Louisiana homeowners are nervously watching the tropics, still trying to navigate the state's insurance crisis and unable to afford their coverage.
Tonight, Caitlin Russ gives us more details about a plan in the works to bring more options for affordable coverage.
This is a win-win-win proposition.
Insurance Commissioner Jim Donnellan is working with State Senator Kirk Talbot and Representative Mike Huval to resurrect a post-Katrina and Rita incentive program to create a more affordable and competitive marketplace.
If the wheel worked then, hopefully the wheel will work again.
Huval was an insurance agent at the time and watched companies stop writing policies after the two major storms, bringing Louisiana Citizens, the state's insurer of last resort, up to 174,000 policies by 2008. Less than 10 years later, there were 86,000. Then Governor Kathleen Blanco and Donnellan set aside $100 million of money for companies to come write new policies in the state. That time, not all of the help went to Citizens policyholders.
I would prefer that it be 100% has to come out of Citizens to benefit those 110,000 people. First, benefit them who are paying through the nose and calling me and saying, if we get a 63% rate increase, we're going to lose our home.
Donnellan says he has to approve the increase if it is justified. That's why he wants to use $20 million in projected revenue that his office generates to restart this program. After Katrina and Rita, the state doled out $29 million to 5 companies in 2007. One of those companies was the now bankrupt Southern Fidelity. Another did not follow through with the number they promised to write over the 5-year required duration, so it had to give back some of the money. The overall excess of around $71 million was given back to the state. Since the money Donnellan wants to use this time around goes to the state general fund, Huval says they have to figure out the mechanism to make it available.
Because even though everybody's on board that wants to do it, there's certain things that we have to do to do it correctly. It's not a challenge. It's just the different procedures that we have to go through to make sure that we can do this out of session.
But Huval says they aren't waiting.
If the process will allow us to do it before we go into session, I can assure you that everybody that I've spoken with is on board to try to make something good for the people that need it.
One of the concerns brought up at that budget committee meeting on Friday was incentivizing the companies that have already left us instead of making it exclusive to the companies that have stuck it out. Donnellan said the program is still being drafted, so that requirement can certainly be added.